Can teenagers lose their license if they get a ticket? That's for speeding in a school zone. What were you thinking?
I was late to class.
Well, now you'll be even later when a judge cuts up your license.
Wait, what?
Number 1.
Ah! Who are you?
I'm the guy who's gonna tell you how to keep your license. Number 1, if you're under 18 and a new driver, you likely have a provisional or restricted license. Yeah, you didn't even have a big boy's driver's license. Your car privileges are hanging by a thread. So a speeding ticket could make graduating to a full license a little more complicated.
I can't lose my license, man. I'd have to start carpooling with my cousin Derek, and he smells like jelly donuts.
What's wrong with jelly donuts? Number 2, when you get the ticket, you can either pay the fine and admit fault, or you can go to your court date and argue that you were wrongfully given the citation.
Yeah, I shouldn't have gotten that ticket. I was running late to class, and education's important, so...
You were going 50 in a school zone. Pay the fine, points on your license.
Mike, it didn't work!
And number 3, some states allow you to remove points from your license if you take a driver's safety course. This is a...
Stop sign?
Yes, and what do we do with them?
Stop.
Good job. Yes! These are the 3 craziest ways people escape prison. In 2015, the Mexican drug lord El Chapo escaped from a maximum security prison through a tunnel beneath his cell. The tunnel was fully equipped with lights, ventilation, and even a motorcycle.
Oh man, no aux cord?
El Chapo then rode the bike an entire mile to a nearby construction site.
Woohoo! Freedom! But wait, where's Brian?
In Denmark, a man named Brian Bro pulled off his escape by stealing a bulldozer and crashing through a prison wall.
Everybody run! No time for snacks!
Brian was later caught and sent straight back to prison. But that's nothing compared to a man in England named Neil Moore, who created a fake government website that worked and looked exactly like a real one.
Now for the final touch.
He sent an official-looking email with forged documents, which convinced the prison staff it was time for his release.
Huh.
It took them 3 whole days to figure out they had been fooled, but by then, he was long gone. This is what to say when the cops say, "Mind if I ask you a few questions?"
You didn't read me my rights. That makes this a mistrial. Unhand me.
Sir, this is a traffic stop. That doesn't even make any sense. Miranda rights. You know, you have the right to remain silent and so forth. Yeah, cops don't have to read them if you're not in custody. Get in, you're under arrest.
Oh, that's where you're wrong, pal. You didn't read me my rights. That makes this a mistrial.
Stop saying mistrial. You don't know what that word means. So, you've been arrested. They will need to read you your rights, but only if they ask you questions. No questions, no Miranda. So, did you kill him?
He hasn't read me my rights. Yes.
That was easy.
Too easy.
3 weeks later.
You didn't read him his rights. We can't introduce a confession.
Which makes this a...
Not a mistrial. I got the murder weapon with his fingerprints here. Guilty.
But my rights. Mistrial.
Sorry, champ. If the cops don't read you your rights, all it means is that they likely can't use what you say against you. Sometimes all they need is the other evidence. Is catcalling illegal?
Dang, baby. Is there too much junk in that trunk? You got some room for me.
No thanks.
That's okay. Love to watch you walk away.
Ma'am, please stop or I'll have you arrested.
Oh, love me some handcuffs. Wait, what?
Number 1, while catcalling itself technically isn't illegal, disorderly conduct charges could apply in certain circumstances.
Oh, come on, baby. It's just words. I'm not touching you or nothing yet.
I have to go to work. Please stop following me.
All right, Mr. Two-Piece Suit. Love me a man with a job.
My only lover is Lady Justice. Number 2, street harassment laws vary by state, but some make it a crime to follow people when they don't want you to. Can you just get back to construction?
Want to watch me lay some pipe?
Ma'am, I find you very frightening, so I'm gonna ask you to stop bothering me.
Oh, come on, baby. I got more pickup lines.
I don't want to hear it, la 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 la.
Your eyes are immaculate. You got nice cheekbones.
Number 3, even in places like Hawaii, it's a misdemeanor to continue to communicate with someone after they've asked you to stop.
Fine. Sorry to bother you.
Hey, what are you building anyway?
A home for our children.
All right. Never put up a beware of dog sign. You may think that this beware of dog sign is a smart way to get out of a lawsuit if your dog bites someone. No one will come near my dog because he will bite you. I put up a sign so everyone knows, but it actually just lets people know that you knew exactly what your dog was gonna do when he got too close. If you get bit by a dog, your insurance company will likely ask, well, did the owner know that their dog was a bite-happy monster? And then all they'll have to do is point to the sign. Gotcha. So you admit that your dog's an unruly dumpster mouth. He can't keep his fangs to himself, huh? What? I didn't say that. You don't have to, your sign did. But this only applies in one-bite states, as listed here. Most states have strict liability, meaning that if your dog bites someone, you're likely on the hook, regardless of whether you have a sign or not. Looks like you're going downtown. Well, that doesn't matter in Fresno. But one-bite states give you a fighting chance to prove that your dog's not liable, unless you advertise to everyone that your dog's a big bully. I'll get you next time. I'm sure you will. Here's how hostage negotiations actually work. First, police secure the area and call in a trained hostage negotiator. The negotiator will do everything they can to contact the criminal. If the criminal is yelling or angry, that's okay. It means they're talking, which is critical for the next step. The negotiator will now try to build trust. They listen carefully and show that they understand the criminal's feelings. The negotiator will take their time. The longer they talk, the calmer the criminal usually gets. If the criminal asks for something, they don't just say no. Instead, they shift the conversation and start asking about the safety of the hostages.
I want a jet with 20 million ready on the runway now.
I hear you. But first, is everybody okay in there? Do you need food, water?
Sometimes the negotiators give small things, like food or medicine, to get the criminals to let the hostages go.
Hey, how about this? 1 chicken strip for every hostage you let go.
But if talking doesn't work, they may try to move the criminal near a window so that police can stop the situation if needed. Is joining the Mile High Club actually legal? Actually, it's a lot more complicated than you think.
Hey, Mike, do you wanna?
In a minute, I'm educating my followers. Anyway, it's actually not illegal for you and your cutie to get down and dirty in the great bowl in the sky, but there are some caveats.
Mike, can I come in?
Occupied. Wait your turn.
I'm coming in.
That wasn't illegal, but if you get caught, the airlines could very well ban you for life.
That was fun. Do you wanna?
Absolutely not. While smashing baddies in the airborne porcelain throne isn't a crime, anything hot and steamy in your seat is.
You're no fun.
I don't associate with criminals. Fooling around anywhere else in the cabin could be considered indecent exposure and could get you in some serious legal trouble.
Sounds like we're expecting some turbulence.
Oh gosh, really? Then I better wear my seatbelt. Cut the wrong wire and 100 people die, or cut the right one and save them. How do you figure out which wire to cut?
Somebody please help!
There are 3 wires. Each wire has a 1 in 3 chance of defusing the bomb.
I think it's the red one, but what if I'm wrong?
If you cut the wrong wire, you could be charged with criminal negligence or even manslaughter. But if you were a bomb expert, the law would protect you as long as you were careful.
There's only 16 seconds left!
The bomb maker just said it's not the yellow one.
How does that help?
At the start, each wire had a 1 in 3 chance of being correct. When you chose the red one, the other 2 wires had a combined chance of 2/3. And when yellow was said to be the wrong wire, the odds didn't change. They were just pushed onto the blue wire.
Which means if I switch, the odds will be better and we'll save everyone. I think I'm gonna switch.
But what about that one?
When you're traveling to another country, here's how to know you're about to be kidnapped. Keep an eye out for people watching the exit, unmarked cars, and anyone acting suspicious around you. If you see the same person twice, once at the airport, then again at your hotel or on the street, it could be a coincidence. But if you see them a 3rd time, they might be preparing to kidnap you. Here's how to stay safe and be sure. First, go somewhere crowded with plenty of cameras, like a cafe, gift shop, or corner store. If they plan to take you, they'll likely follow you inside. If they buy something and go, it's a good sign, but you should still be cautious. But if they hang around, look at things, and don't buy anything, they might be setting up one of the most common kidnapping tactics. They may walk up and offer you a free gift or tour to make you trust them.
Free tours! Free tours!
Free tours.
If this happens, say no, loud and clear so other people can hear you.
Heck no, weirdo!
After that, walk to a group of people, then call the police as soon as it's safe. Guess who's been arrested? Win some cash. For $100, can you tell me which one of these celebrities was arrested? Steve Will Do It or Haley Welch?
Haley Welch.
That is incorrect, I'm sorry.
Steve will do it.
That is correct. Would you like to go for double or nothing?
I'm gonna go for double.
For $200, can you tell me what Steve Will Do It was arrested for? Drinking alcohol in public or sneaking into Universal Studios?
Sneaking into Universal Studios.
That is correct. Now, would you like to go for $300 or nothing?
Yeah.
For $300, how much jail time can you get for trespassing in California? Up to 12 months or up to 6 months?
Up to 6 months.
That is correct. And now for an extra $100, do you follow me?
Yeah, I do.
All right, you just won $400. Here you go.
Thank you.
If a police officer's at your door, here's what you should do. Police, open up. We have a warrant to search your property.
Okay.
First, ask to see the warrant.
Please slide the warrant under the door so we can check it.
In this case, the information on the warrant is correct.
So, should we let him in?
Yes, we have to, but don't say anything or interfere with his search.
All right.
Come on in.
All right, you search the living room, I'll search the kitchen. Aha! This must be some kind of torture device.
No way. That's just for making cupcake dough.
They're delicious, by the way. But seriously, why are you even searching in that drawer? The warrant says you're looking for a stolen vehicle. Police can only search for items and places specified in the warrant.
I've had enough. Both of you outside now. Can he even do that?
Yes, when they're conducting a search, they may make you wait outside.
Hey, what is this? That's not mine.
Don't worry, I installed security cameras. Look, we can see the police officer pulled that bag out of his pocket.
But I never gave you consent to film me. But I don't need to. Isn't that right, Love by Mike?
That's right, you're legally allowed to film the police in your own house. How'd you know that?
I've been watching your videos.
3 questions cops use to trick you. Hey there, Speedy, where are you coming from? There's 2 ways you could respond to this. Option 1. Respectfully, officer, I do not have to answer your questions right now. Well, that's pretty fucking suspicious. I'm about to get a lot less nice. Right. Even though I didn't have to answer his question, getting lawyery about where I'm coming from may cause a cop to get more aggressive. I'm just heading home from the grocery store, officer. Well, that sounds nice. Yeah. So if you got nothing to hide, you won't mind if I search the vehicle, right? Yeah.
Yeah?
As in, yeah, I mind. If they ask to search, make sure you're clear and say, officer, I do not consent to a search. Wow, I was just trying to see what type of ice cream flavors you had back there, but maybe I'll be a little more difficult. Wait here while I call the K9. Nope. Excuse me? Repeat after me. Are you detaining me or am I free to go? In a traffic stop, cops legally can't keep you longer than the purpose of the stop without reasonable suspicion of a crime. Plus, my ice cream's gonna melt. Ugh, fine, you're free to go. Thanks, officer.
Tickets, please.
Here you go.
Sir, you can't bring outside food in the theater.
Who says I can't?
Me, I'm the manager.
You may be the manager, but I just spent the last month and a half researching your theater's policies.
Sorry, no outside food.
What about bottled water? It'd be super messed up to deny a guest water as it's a necessity and could lead to health complications.
Okay, sir, you got me there. Most movie theaters do allow you to bring in a bottle of water, if only for that reason.
What if I have diabetes, allergies, or high blood pressure? I would have very specific dietary needs that I need to address.
Yes, that's true. Our theater, as well as many others, are accommodating to specific dietary and health restrictions.
So you're telling me you've never snuck food into the theater?
Well,
listen, you're right. Movie theaters make money off concessions, but sometimes people have dietary restrictions and want to enjoy a snack at the movies too. Tell you what, I'll let you bring in that sandwich if you go buy some Sour Patch Kids. You can support the venue and then you can eat that awful sandwich. And you can bring some candy back to your girlfriend later, huh?
I don't have a girlfriend.
Well, you can get a girlfriend, or you can eat those Sour Patch Kids all alone.
Okay, thanks, Mike.
Can you go to jail for using a fake ID? I'm not letting you in the bar.
What? You barely even looked at my ID.
What's your sign?
Aries?
All right, get out of here. It's a school night.
Do you know who my father is? Let me in the bar.
Bouncers have a right to deny entry for almost any reason, as long as it's not illegal discrimination. They can keep you outside if your shoes are whacked.
Fine, I'll leave. Give me back my fake ID.
Oh no, this is illegal. I'm taking this.
You're not a cop, you're just some himbo doorman. My father bought me that fake ID. It was expensive and it's mine.
Nice, I'll put it with the rest. In some states, bouncers can keep your ID if they find out it's fake. Some states don't allow this, and other states don't have any regulations. Always check your local and state laws.
Come on, man, please give me my fake back. There's a bar across the street that I haven't even tried yet.
Hey man, I didn't take this for me. I took it to hand over to the police.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I was actually gonna ring the chief now.
No.
Hello, police? It's for you. If you live in a state where they can take your ID, they likely have to report that to the authorities. And now there's a little picture of your face in a cop's desk.
I just hit 4 million subscribers.
In a world
got an APB law by Mike at 4 million subscribers.
No!
where law is broken and manipulated.
That's it, you're in trouble, mister. You're getting detention. Teacher, you can't do that. Watch me.
One man will stop at nothing
I object. Overruled. You can't handle the truth.
to bestow the knowledge.
This is what to say when the cops
Things
say.
your boss thinks they can do.
3 ways insurance providers over.
No!
We have to stop this guy from getting subscribers. His subscribers know all of our tricks.
Is smashing baddies in your car actually legal?
If he gets more, we can't stop him. I came here to get 4 million subscribers and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
This summer,
Here's Johnny. Why so serious?
Mike, don't go.
Sorry, Toots. I have to for my subscribers.
Back off, take you on. Headstrong to take on anyone. I know that you are wrong. Headstrong.
subscribe to Law by Mike, the movie.
I love the law. This is the difference between jail and prison. As part of your plea deal, would you like to spend your time in prison or jail?
I don't know. What's the difference?
Well, first there's comfort. Jail cells are only meant to hold people for a year or less, so they usually come with cheap, low-quality bedding. Here's your blanket.
What the? This is a wet towel. owl!
A prison cell, on the other hand, is designed for long-term living, sometimes for life. So they generally have higher quality bedding and a small window for natural light.
Well, if that's the only difference, then I'm going to prison.
Well, there's another difference, privacy.
What do you mean?
Prisons have far more guards than jails because prisons hold some of the most dangerous criminals in the world. This also means there's video surveillance watching you 24 hours a day.
Oh, well, you put it like that, I guess.
And then there's the freedoms.
Freedoms?
In jail, there's often nothing to do while you wait. But in prison, there's usually an exercise yard, a basketball court, and even a TV room.
Hey guys, the latest Law by Mike video just released. Let's subscribe to that guy.
Man, this is tough. I know, I'll pick neither.
Nice try.